Our next topic is addition of integers. You have already learned to use the number line to add whole numbers. Now you use number line to add integers, that is positive and negative numbers. The two most important points to remember are, the first one is move to the right for positive integers, right. If a number line is given, you have to move to right for positive integers and move to the left for negative integers. Okay, left for negative integers. Few cases are given here, we need to understand. The first one is adding two positive integers. So if you see, the question is written here +1 and +6. How we represent this number on number line? First start from 0. Okay, the first one is given +1. That what I said, if positive is given, that means you have to move one unit towards the positive direction, that is 1. Now the second addend is +6, so continue moving 6 unit towards the right, from starting from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we move 6 steps from 1 to 7. Answer will be what? +7, because both addends are in positive sign. They are positive integers and adding the result will be also positive. The next case is adding two negative integers. If you notice the question, given two negative integers -1 and -3. In case of negative integers, we have to move towards left. So first is starting from 0. You have to move -1, that means 1 unit towards negative direction. Okay, the next one addend is -3, that means we have to move 3 more unit towards left direction. So start from here 1, 2 and 3. So what is the result now? -4. Because both are negative, that means you have to add these two numbers and put the symbols, because in both cases symbols are common, that is negative. Next is adding three negative integers. So how we represent this on number line? First starting from 0, move 1 unit towards left, -1. Next addend is -2, that means move 2 units towards left. So this is 1 and this is 2, -3. Now we have to move -4, that means 4 more unit towards left. So starting from -3, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what is the result now? -7. We can add this also and get the result. -4 plus 2, sorry, -2 -1. Answer is 7, and all three having negative signs, that means we have to put negative in front of -7. Third case is adding one positive and one negative integers. Adding one positive and one negative integers. So the first one is +3, that means first we have to move towards right, and the next one is in negative, so we move towards left. So start first one from 0, move 3 unit. So first move from 0 to 3 units. 3 is here. We can represent by using arrows also, like this. Next one is we have to move 9 unit towards left. So start from 3. Let's count. This is 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. That means we have to move up to -6, like this. So what is the answer now? -6 is the answer, because first is +3, that means move towards right in first case, and the next addend is in negative, so we have to move from the end position of positive 1 towards the negative side, I mean towards left. So the next one is adding a number and its opposite. First one is given -5 and the next one is +5. If we see, both addend are of same numbers, that is 5, but they having opposite symbols. First one is minus negative and the second one is plus positive 5. So first we have to move 5 unit towards left. From 0, move 5 unit towards left. So here we reached. Now again is given plus 5 unit. That means we have to move in right direction from 5. That is equal to 0 because plus 5 and minus 5 is equal to 0. Few rules are given to add integers. The first one is to find the sum of two integers of like sign. What is written here? Like sign. That means if you see the question, plus 13 and plus 17 both are like, they having positive sign. And in next case, if you notice the numbers 32 and 18 both having negative sign. Find the sum of their absolute values and place the common sign before the sum. So in that case, we have to find the sum of 13 and 17, that is equal to 30. Now place positive sign before the sum like this. The second one is minus 32 plus minus 18. So the first find the sum of minus 32 and minus 18, that is equal to 50. And now place negative sign before the sum like in this way. The next one is to find the sum of two integers of unlike sign. Unlike sign. See the questions. First one is negative and the second one is 18. Means they two are of different symbols, signs. Find the difference of their absolute values and give the sign of the integers with greater absolute values of the difference. So in that case, first of all, we have to find the difference of 42 and 18. So difference is 24. Now give the difference the negative sign of 42 as 42 is greater than 18. So right here is like minus 24. In next case, if we see 36 is greater than minus 18 because 36 having positive sign. So first of all, we have to find the difference of 36 and 18, that is 18. Now give the difference the positive sign of 36, that is like this. Okay. The next one is the sum of an integers and its opposite is 0. Thus a plus minus a is equal to 0. A and minus a are called opposite and or additive inverse of each other. Suppose a question like I have written here 5 plus minus 5. So what will be the result? Is 0 because both addend are same but they both having different symbols, and we add if 5 and minus 5, that will be 0. Few more things need to know, like if a question is having positive sign of first integers and this negative sign of second integer, the result will be negative. But if the case in which first number is greater is positive, that in case we put positive sign. Second case is if negative and positive, first integer is negative and second one is positive, in that case also we have to write negative. If negative is negative given, in that case negative, and positive is given, in that case we put positive symbol. Now let's solve the exercise 3rd B. First is true false. First question, the sum of two negative integers is always a positive integers. That may be false. Let's see. Suppose I have a number like -2 plus -1. If we add this number, what we will get? -3. So the first one, adding two negative integers will be positive integers. That is false, because here we get -3 and this is negative integers. The first one is false. Next one is, the sum of three different integers can never be 0. Let's check this. Suppose I have a question like -2 plus 1 and plus 1. If you add this number, so we write -2 plus 2. Adding of these two will be 0. So there is a possibility that adding to three different integers, that comes 0 also. So that is false. Next one is, -5 plus 2 is equal to +5 plus -8. Let's check that. -5 and +2, what will be the result? Is -3. Why? -5 is greater one. Okay. The next one is +5 and -8. Again, let's solve it. So difference of 8 and 5 is 3, and as we see, -8 is greater one, so put negative sign. That means in both cases we get -3. So this equation is equal and it is true. When an integer is added to itself, the sum is always greater than the integers. That is false. The next one is, if -27 plus space is given is equal to +11, then space is equal to +38. Let's check this. -27 plus space is given, so in that case here we put x. So -27 will move on the dash side and it will add it. In that case we do like x is equal to 11 plus 27 is equal to what? 38. That means, and this space is equal to what? 38, and here is 38. That means 38 are equal, and hence it is true. Next question is, write an addition sentence for each of the following numbers line. The first number line is given and we have to write the addition equation. So for this, the moment shown is 5 unit to the right. First moment, so here 5 unit towards right from 0. So we write first as +5 and then 3 unit to the left, that is -3. If we see here, 3 unit towards the left, count 1, 2 and 3. So what we write here? -3. But we have to write the addition sentence. That case, write +5 inside bracket plus, and this -3 will also be in bracket. And what will be the answer now? +2, because +5 is greater one. Okay, so we have to put here +2 according to the rule we have already learned previously. Second question is, add the following using a number line. So first question is given +3 plus -6. Let me write here +3 plus -6. Okay, so +3, that means we have to first move towards right, because first addend is positive, and then we move 6 units towards left because second addend is in negative. So let's do, from 0 move 3 units towards right. So 3 is here, and then put the arrow to represent that +3 unit we move towards right. Now we have to move 6 unit towards left. So from 3 move 6 unit towards left. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. here, so minus 3 will come. Represent arrow like this. So minus 3 is the answer in first equation. The number line is in this way we have to draw. The next one is minus 2 plus 8, minus 2 plus in bracket plus 8. So the first addend is a negative. That means from 0 we first move towards left. So 0 move towards left 2 unit. Okay, and put arrow so we know where we are moving. Next one is move plus 8 units towards right. So from 2 we have to start. Let's do. So we move up to 6. Also we can find out by doing here. So here is answer 6, and number line it's also representing the same, and this question I already solved in example. Next question is add minus 16 plus 12. Let me write here minus 16 plus 12. If you notice this question, both are unlike integers. The first one is negative and another one is positive. So in that case, first of all we have to find out the differences. So difference of 16 and 12 is what? 4. Now we have to put the symbol of greater one. 16 is greater, so we put here minus 4. Next question is given next one is minus 25 plus 62. So 62 is greater one. First of all, find out the differences of minus 25 and plus 62. Here we can write like this. So that is 37, and 37 is positive. Why? Because 62 is greater than minus 25. Next question, minus 12 plus 5 minus 18. If we see here, two numbers are in negative form, minus 12 and minus 18. So first of all, we have to add these two numbers because they are of having same symbol. That's come minus 30, and put the symbols also. Now we have to find out the differences of minus 30 and plus 5. That comes 25, and we put minus because 30 is greater than 5. Next one is also like the same. Here is given 2 positive and 2 negative. These are 2 negative and these 2 are positive. So first of all, add like symbols and then find out the differences and put the symbol which one is the greater one. Next is use greater, smaller or equal symbol to make each sentence true. So first of all, in these cases, find out the differences or add or subtract whatever is required. So the first question, if you see, is ask plus 7 plus minus 4. That means we have to find out the differences because these two are unlike integers. One having positive, one is negative integer. So different result is plus 3. The next one is minus 9 plus 2. Again here 7, minus 7. So on number line, if you draw a number line, we can see that 3, suppose this is 0 and 3 is on the right of 0 and minus 7 is on the left of 0 on number line. That means the number which is on right is always greater. That means plus 3 is greater. Next one is again same. If you solve this, we get what? Plus 3 and minus 7. Again same case. Next one is plus 25 minus 12. So plus 25 is greater and we find the differences. So we get plus 13. Here 29 is smaller than plus 40. So after doing that, we get plus 11. Now on number line, after 0 we can see 11 comes before than 13. That case 13 is greater than 11 because 13 is on the right side of 11. That's much for this exercise.